Hello friends, I'm Gianna. I have a question for you. Whether you are following all the self-love techniques they have told you to follow, whether it has made you really happy, blissful, content. Yes, according to my experience, it does not help much because whatever we were told about self-love techniques, go and have coffee in Starbucks, go and do for shopping, go for exotic vacations, or whatever the self-love techniques were told was in order to satisfy our sense perception. That means our eyes, ears, mouth, nose. But the more you indulge in your sense perception and start deriving pleasure from all those sense perception, you become used to all those sense perception, and whenever you don't get that sense perception, you feel really frustrated. That's what is happening, friend, when we try to indulge in these self-love practices. We forget what does actual self-love means, because we have, according to spirituality, we have two selves. That is, first, which is outer body. This is the way we are going to function, or we need hand, legs, limbs, everything in order to function. But what is important is our soul. Have you noticed a coal? When we do barbecue, we put coal. But coal does not have energy in it. But when it is ignited, you can see the coal lighting up, and then we are able to cook dishes. So our prana, or that is self, true self, is that spirit which resides. We cannot see it. Because we cannot see it, we feel that it does not exist. We feel that what body is our soul. No. The body and the mind, that is mind, is created because of intellectual. We think. Can you point out mind anywhere? No, there is no mind at all. It is the creation. But what is important is soul. Now, how to recognize your soul? The moment you take any decision, if you are hearing two voices in your head, the second voice is softer voice which tells you against that decision, and one voice which is strong voice which tells you to go for that decision. For example, you have to complete a project and submit it and present it on Monday, and you want to watch a beautiful movie on Netflix. But the second mind tells you, no, that project is very important. I must finish it first. And then I will watch Netflix series. And you don't listen to that softer voice, because softer voice can be easily, get vanished in the long, loud voice. That voice which is loud is your ego's voice. And the softer voice is our soul's voice. Many times while living our life, day-to-day life, we have to ignore our soul so many times. Especially if you are pleasing people, if you are following everything against your real heart or soul, then it will create a problem for you. So that's what we need to care for. No doubt we have to work and be good to everyone, but we have to care for ourselves also. How to care for true self? By being aware of its existence. Each and every moment of your life, you are aware that it exists, it is there. If my life is not going in proper direction, that means it is present. It is present because the soul is the part of that divine consciousness which exists and which is moving and manifesting the whole thing. The existence of God, ultimatum or Almighty. Whatever the religion, whatever we call, is their existence. And when we'll start listening to our soul, we get linked to that ultimate divine consciousness, and that divine consciousness guides us. Then our intuitive ability and all our affirmations starts coming in right, in front of you. You will see everything happening for you. And this can happen only when we realize that there is fire in a coal. As there is a fire in a coal, we have soul in our body. So when the self-love techniques we start using self-love technique, rudimentary I'm talking about, in order to for our sense pleasure, our body and mind starts getting used to those sense perceptions satisfying. And whenever it is not possible, and it goes down, you feel dejected, you feel depressed because of the sense perception. That's what I'm observing right now, and I have experienced also. What is important is balanced lifestyle. That means not overindulgence in pleasure, as well as accepting the pain and whatever the difficulties we are having in life with equanimity. Take it as it is. Surrender it to it as per God's wish. It is God's wish, and that's why that pain is there. We need to learn from it. Why that is there. What is going wrong? What I'm not doing right? That's the way we have to be aware, awakened. If there is lack of harmony and synchronicity in life, it's a time for you, my friend, to realize that there is a soul and we have to listen to our soul. The moment we start listening to your soul and caring for that soul, that inner self, not the outer self, not that body or mind, but that inner self, the life will change. Life will surely changes for better. It happens, friend. You will start changing, and we need to care for that self, for that mental peace, for that balance in our life, because life is non-dual. Accept it. There is going to be pleasure, there is going to be pain. Even the richest man in the world might not be the happiest man, or the poorest man in the world might not be the saddest man. Everybody talks about it. No doubt money is very important, but equanimity, balancing in sense pleasure by becoming aware about self-love, outer layer and inner layer, and caring for both is very, very important. Caring what you feel, friend, caring for inner self is more important according to me. The moment you start caring, surrendering to that soul, which is the part of divine consciousness, changes will happen. What you feel, I want you to comment, subscribe to my channel. See you all there. Thank you.